Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me again, I know Facebook, they are hearing me, but I don't know what is wrong with my wherever. I don't know what is wrong with it. Why people cannot hear me. So welcome once again. Please join me, share this video, share as we continue to expose the criminal in Biafra land. Please share out, invite more people. Okay, as now we continue to expose the criminal. Please share the video. We're gonna share me out so that people will get this information. This information, not only me one will hear this news about dragon exposed. So I don't want to hear them alone. So I want to make other people come and join me and hear the news. I they betray our leader, Mazina Dikanu, and kill most of the Eastern security men. So I don't want to hear this news alone. So I say, let me share it with my people. So join me, guys. So as we continue, sorry for the lad, sometimes it's like that with I'm using StreamYard. So sometimes it's like that. So please join with me and share this video out. Share this video out. Share it out. So let's continue. Please, before I continue, let me give just a little advice. And let me just advise little. Please, my people. Who know man I dey kill man. Make we not trust people wey dey close to us because anytime they can sell it. Some people are informat. That is what Barrister EJIOFOR be to our leader Mazina Nikano. Our leader Mazina Nikano dey follow Barrister EJIOFOR with clean heart. Hopefully say, this man they work with me. This man is really sincere. You know say that this man every plan where our leader they plan. This man they can go tell the Nigeria government say come see wetin Mazina Nikano don dey plan again. So your enemy no go fit just kill you where somebody not join. Somebody must join. So that is why we go dey careful for people we call our friends. Because our friends is our worst enemy. Who no know you no go kill you. So regarding my people.
When Mazina Nikano was not allowed to see doctor, EJIOFOR did not alert Femi Fani-Kayode to alert the world because Femi Fani-Kayode, according to EJIOFOR, have access to the world. EJIOFOR decided to limit the information from spreading to the world through Femi Fani-Kayode. We have not heard where the EJIOFOR is making press statement inviting Femi Fani-Kayode to talk. Or after the kidnap of Mazina Nikano, did anything change between EJIOFOR and Femi Fani-Kayode? We want to know. We want to know. I want people to think. That is what is called critical thinking. You have to, Biafra will think deep. So I want to ask you Biafrans today, what went wrong between EJIOFOR and Femi Fani-Kayode from 6th or 5th of June 2021 to the time Onyendu was kidnapped from Kenya in the same June? Femi Fani-Kayode was active, according to EJIOFOR, calling the whole world that EJIOFOR must be protected. EJIOFOR, the house is this, everybody must come, CNN, America come. And from the time Mazina Nikano was renditioned to Nigeria, EJIOFOR don't know anybody called Femi Fani-Kayode. All of a sudden, Femi Fani-Kayode went silent. The same Femi who EJIOFOR is thanking now, because that time Mazina Nikano had not been renditioned to Nigeria. So, can we now ask this treacherous and criminal EJIOFOR, what effort has he made? Because it is like Femi Fani-Kayode is not in Nigeria to know what is happening in a case where EJIOFOR is handling EJIOFOR his friend. We even saw a picture of EJIOFOR and Femi Fani-Kayode, you know, where EJIOFOR paid a visit to Femi Fani-Kayode. I want to know, you know, this visit that EJIOFOR was paying to Femi Fani-Kayode, was it as a result of the discussion between him and the people of the Southeast governor, or was it as a client and the in-law? I am asking questions, and that's why I said we are going to bring in Femi Fani-Kayode today, and we are going to put it in question mark like this. Bam. So, and I know all of you have seen a picture where EJIOFOR visited Femi Fani-Kayode. They snapped pictures and they shared it on social media. My question is this: since EJIOFOR know that Femi Fani-Kayode is somebody on Unerinoku, which was the reason he contacted Femi Fani-Kayode to inform the world, why has EJIOFOR refused to contact Femi Fani-Kayode to inform the world on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it because Femi Fani-Kayode cannot do that because something has gone wrong somewhere? Because he cannot come now and start saying it. Because Otiega Kia and Saboki. Is it because of that? I am only asking question. I want you people to think. We want to ask EJIOFOR between the 6th of June 2021 to the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned to Nigeria, what went wrong between EJIOFOR and Femi Fani-Kayode that all of a sudden Femi Fani-Kayode can no longer speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What went wrong that all of a sudden, in all the brouhaha that is happening in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, Femi Fani-Kayode have lost his voice? Femi Fani-Kayode, who according to EJIOFOR was informing the world, all of a sudden lost his voice. Let us go forward. So I have established that EJIOFOR recognized the fact that Femi Fani-Kayode is somebody that have connection to the entire world. So he informed him and he was making contact. I don't know why the same EJIOFOR, who knows that Femi Fani-Kayode have access to the world, and the EJIOFOR know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs somebody to speak to the world. All of a sudden, EJIOFOR don't know that Femi Fani-Kayode is existing again. I want you to be asking yourself, ask EJIOFOR that question. Let us continue. I want to specifically thank my people of good conscience, particularly the member of my noble association, MPA, the erudite president of the Barr. I don't know whether this erudite is something that you do not put erudite, the person will not be happy. Erudite president of the Barr, Mr. Olumide Apata, who was consistently checking on me and keeping touch at the heat of the turbulent hour. My thank also goes to our indelible chairman of the NBA Abuja branch, Mr. Bulus Absen, who was relentless in his bid to ensure that truth is not swept under the carpet. He is more than a brother. I will not forget to appreciate my own brother and friend, who has always been with me in defending his noble family, Barrister Nnemeka EJIOFOR. Let us continue. Contribution of the Inter-Society and the Civil Liberty Organization on Onitsha, Eastern Nigeria, ably led by my brother and a friend, the fearless Chief Emeka Umwe Wasile, in raising the first alert security concern on the safety of my life, cannot be overemphasized. He has always been there for me, anytime, any day, I cannot thank him enough. The members of the print, social and television space who widely reported and in one accord roundly condemned this crime against humanity are deeply appreciated. Very unfortunately, the well-planned, premeditated attack on my ancestral home resulted in the brutal murder of my long-standing personal aide, Mr. Samuel Okoro, aka Gentle Biggie. EJIOFOR have now again agreed that the name of his PA is Gentle Biggie. But when he was asked, your PA, Gentle Lion, of course, like I have said in the past, that they added Lion there, whether Gentle Lion was his PA or not, EJIOFOR did not answer the question. EJIOFOR said that the name of the PA is not Gentle. So here, EJIOFOR say the name of the PA, aka Gentle Biggie. Gentle Biggie is not a PA. Gentle Biggie is ESN commander. That fact has been established. Let EJIOFOR come and say that Biggie is not a ESN commander. So, who was shot and consequently injected with lethal substance before being set ablaze in my car, which the demon in uniform made away with on this Black Sunday, 6th June 2021. And I say, may your death never go in vain. That is the prayer that is working now. Because the Gentle Lion and the Biggie or whatever Jack, death is not going in vain. That is why God is using some people to expose the hidden and the things surrounding his death. I don't know. Thank you very much for your super chat. We appreciate you. Chukwokike must expose and disgrace that liar FKK in his undercover marriage with Caroline EJIOFOR. He said, EJIOFOR said, avenge your death from wherever part of the heaven you may be. Be assured that your death can never be in vain. That is exactly what the God and the same spirit of Gentle Biggie is doing right now. EJIOFOR never believed that a day like this will come. Now, EJIOFOR wrote background of what transpired leading to the death of, or the assassination of Gentle Lion or Gentle Biggie or Gentle Jack. Okay, this press statement will be as brief as it can because it is scheduled to come in batches with development of time. But be assured that I have more than enough evidence to demonstrate to the world that the uninformed invaders, assailant, actually came to assassinate me and every living object in my ancestral home, unprovoked for the second time in less than 2 years, in the wee hour of Sunday, 6 June 2021. EJIOFOR told you that they have come to assassinate him and every living being in his ancestral home. When EJIOFOR said every living being, you read it, you saw it. EJIOFOR said they came to kill him and kill every living being in his own home. So that did not happen. EJIOFOR was writing this after his own brother was taken and they allowed him and they released him. The same time, the same hour, they did not kill EJIOFOR elder brother. EJIOFOR said they arrested and abducted the domestic staff. They did not kill the domestic staff of EJIOFOR. The domestic staff are living beings, are living things. They are human beings. They did not kill them. EJIOFOR was in the house when these people came and was watching them on CCTV. They killed that single person and they left. EJIOFOR was there. But EJIOFOR, after this event, after this attack, is telling you that they came to kill every living thing. I do not know what is the rationale behind that. If they want to kill, if they have come to kill every living thing, why would they allow your brother to go?
They will not.
If they have come to kill every living thing, why would they take your domestic staff, the people you call your domestic staff, to the DSS and lock them up?
No,
if they have come to kill every living thing, why are dogs in your house? Oh, I don't know whether that is dog, but anyway, why? You know, so I want you people to know that this is a press statement released by a criminal. You know, when you commit all this, you know, if you are involved in all this kind of criminal, you can never know, you know, everything will be cut and joined, you know, it will be zigzag. And sometimes when somebody like us will come here to start analyzing it, even EJIOFOR will be wondering, did I actually wrote this? But he wrote it. He wrote it because he thought the IPOB of today and Biafra movement of today is in that illiterate. No, we are not illiterate. We are well grounded. We are well grounded. So EJIOFOR said they want to, if they have killed everybody, if they have killed the brother, if they have killed all the domestic staff, if they have killed everything in his compound, and let us even assume that they did not enter because of bulletproof house, we can be, you know, EJIOFOR can come out and say, oh, it was because of the bulletproof house or bulletproof door. Otherwise, their intention was to kill every living thing in my house. But they didn't get to me because I was hiding behind the bulletproof door. Then the statement will make sense. But here, your senior brother was not even taken out of your village. They allowed him there. He went back. Nobody killed him. Your domestic, the people you call your domestic staff, they did not kill them. They took them to their station or wherever. But it is only Gentle that was killed. How can you come publicly and say they want to eliminate, their plan was to kill every living thing? So it does not make sense. And that is to show you that EJIOFOR was not telling you the truth. That is to show you that EJIOFOR is a criminal and there is something that he was hiding. There is something that is, you know, is not adding up. And that thing that is not adding up is what I'm exposing to you today. For you to know those things that make EJIOFOR to be messianic. I call it messianic. So listen.
Oh, Mazisana.
Now, he said, I had waited for 24 hours for those that invaded my home to tell the world their true mission to my peaceful residential home in Omonakwe, Ifite, or Ifite, Ebusigo local government, Anambra State. But nothing is forthcoming. Hence, mine will be coming in stage as I had assured. I have always been more frequent at home for the past few months. I want you people to listen. EJIOFOR said he has always been frequent at home for the past few months. This frequent at home means that EJIOFOR was going to meeting where the elimination of ESL were being planned, where the kidnapping of Mazinam Lucano was being planned by the governors, where how to destroy Biafra struggle were being planned by Ohanes and Dibo and all the people they call stakeholders. The highly security sensitive security meeting EJIOFOR was going was the reason why EJIOFOR was frequent at home for the past few months. Not because I was coming for any special ceremony, but discussion on achieving lasting peace in our region, which process had yielded appreciable success and result. Are you hearing it? EJIOFOR is telling you that his frequent going to Rome these few months was to discuss how to achieve lasting peace in our region, which process had yielded result. The result that EJIOFOR is talking about here is the killing of the ESN commanders, because they believe that ESN commanders are the one causing trouble in Biafra land. They believe that it's just like what they are saying now. It is not different. It is not different when they say, oh, Simon Ekpa is the security. Why they saw that what we are doing, and they are seeing that what we are doing is to arm our people to self-defense our mothers, helpless mothers, helpless children, that the Fulani terrorists are coming from Sahel, from different parts of Africa to kill. Today, they are even saying that, some of them are even saying that, oh, it is the IPOB, it is Biafrans that are doing it, not Fulani. And you don't even, and they have gotten to that level. The killing in Agato, the killing in Benue State, even where Autumn went and decided to form security outfit. I don't know whether they are going to say it is also Biafrans. The killing all over Nigeria, it comes to Biafra land. The people that sold Mazen Ambikano, like the woman that her nude was flying on social media. You know, all of them are the same. These are the people that comes now to tell you, oh, Simon Ekpa is this, you know, this security is Simon Ekpa. No Fulani. They have come to even openly say, no Fulani is killing. I want you people to understand. These are the people that EJIOFOR and the Southeast governors were working with. And that's why they can tell you this person was on TV, that person was on TV, and they were seeing the secretary, and they saw the secretary of Onyendo and the other. All those rubbish, because they were part and parcel of the meeting with EJIOFOR. So EJIOFOR was frequent at home to make peace that we don't know. The same accusation you see today going on is the same thing that accused Mazen Amdekan. They say, oh, he's the one, he's security everywhere. The same thing EJIOFOR claimed to be defending Mazen Amdekan, at the same time fighting everything security. And Mazen Amdekan have put in place to safeguard and secure our land. That was the meeting EJIOFOR was attending. Today, EJIOFOR is not even hiding it. EJIOFOR was defending, or is claiming to be defending Mazen Amdekan, but he has not come to demonstrate he's defending Mazen Amdekan. Every time EJIOFOR come out from seeing Mazen Amdekan, it is all about Igbo land, killing, we don't know whether it was Mazen Amdekan that were sending people to go and destroy him. Mazen Amdekan, while he was still here with us, is everywhere in Igbo land. There are criminals, there are kidnappers, there are people who kidnap. There are people who, is it Mazen Amdekan that send them? The answer is no. So why is EJIOFOR now? Everything that happened in Igbo land, it becomes IPOB. Everything that happened in Igbo land, it becomes a Berimaife land. Everything that happened in Igbo land, EJIOFOR now, you know, connect it with Biafra, just to destroy Biafra, because that was the agreement he had with the governors. That is why I said, EJIOFOR continue going to see Onyendo is very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
And it is the reason why when Onyendo give message from the beginning, EJIOFOR have destroyed every message that Onyendo gave. That would have given this particular struggle a better shape. EJIOFOR destroyed it. Onyendo say, Simon Ekpa should pardon the affair. EJIOFOR say over his dead body, because he know he cannot buy me. You know he cannot deceive me. EJIOFOR say over his dead body. He decided to start working with the criminals that he can deceive. He deceived Edosia. He deceived the Onyoshi in Kuwait, the Abbas, who is now running Kitikata. He deceived them. They collected money from Anambra politicians. They collected money from Soludo's in-law. They collected money. They are now opening office in Soludo's in-law. Every day, that Soludo in-law is giving them money. Sometimes he gives them 15 million. Sometimes he gives them small chakri money. And I can
say our leader had because of small money.
And
oh God,
all these things will happen. I am talking to you now. The mission of EJIOFOR is to destroy Biafra struggle.
I know go work.
So let us read.
High-speed internet, good like this.
Today, hey God, please share like this.
You can name it now. I don't need to, but I want us to read again. I have always been more frequent at home for the past few months, not because I was coming for any special ceremony, but because to discuss on achieving lasting peace in our region, which process had yielded appreciable success. When EJIOFOR was writing this thing, they have concluded on kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When EJIOFOR was writing this thing, they have concluded on kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. EJIOFOR went and told the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait that they have rounded on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you listen to the audio now. That they have rounded up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the peaceful. That is yielded the peaceful, the desired peaceful result that EJIOFOR was talking about. Because at the time they have attacked EJIOFOR house and killed that commander, that's another piece, that's another success recorded. And they have already concluded on how to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they already rounded him up, which they are confessing. And I have played the audio, I have played the voice here. So you see the success EJIOFOR was writing back then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still with us, was because they have concluded the plan how to kidnap him. And all of you also listening to him, how he bragged. He said, come to the Republic and do program now. He challenged me that if I'm a man, I should come to the Republic to make broadcast so that they will round up on me too. You know, when they are making all these things, they don't know when they confess. They say, you know, if I am a man, I should come to the Republic. So,
shame on them. Now where you go before? Now where you go down?
I try to lay my hands on the passport copy of our leader.
Regardez.
You understand me? I made this move. Yes, I made this move.
For laughing,
I got the passport copy of our leader.
People. Oh my God.
Before, so what I did was I went to social media in order to stop the kind of rumor, the kind of misinformation that went on. I have done that it was in Kenya, so I went on social media and announced it. But this time around, on that particular day he was adopted, I was on telephone with him. We spoke the first 45 minutes. We were discussing an issue, and he called me back again to continue the discussion like another 38 minutes. I don't forget that day. Then he told me, okay, later in the night, we will talk. That was 8:45 p.m. my local time. From that time, because he's somebody that we talk anytime. In fact, let me tell you something, Mazi. Sometimes I have heartbreak.
I was expecting somebody to actually comment this social media. I was expecting somebody to comment on this social media. Somebody actually PJB Creative Channel. Social media. Yes,
Bishop Chukuma made a statement I read online. Few hours only was brought to Nigeria. I was shocked. So I said to myself, no, we have to wake up. This guy is about to destroy us. They are about to destroy us. I said, I have to wake up. I pick up the phone. I pick up the courage because I saw it was a heavy blackmail because Reverend Bishop Chukuma said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted through the Nigerian Intelligence Agency, NIA, with the help of some female. You understand me? And he was adopted in Brazil, put into a boat in Cadillac, and put in a private jet and brought down to Nigeria. I called Barrister EJIOFOR. Barrister EJIOFOR told me that he was adopted in Ethiopia.
Okay.
I asked Barrister EJIOFOR who gave him this information. He told me it was a DSS officer when they served them the paper in his law chamber.
Okay.
I told him, Barrister, all these informations are not true, but there is element of truth I will pick because what they are giving is like a tip. So I start working on those things.
All of them are cooked lies. You know, just the same thing EJIOFOR is doing is the same thing this one is doing. Lies everywhere. You know, this one I will tell you this, but they knows what actually happened. Because at the end of the day, this one say, I know he was in Kenya. From nowhere, you know he was in Kenya. And EJIOFOR, ask EJIOFOR today, to bring that paper they served them, that the DSS wrote that they took him from Ethiopia. EJIOFOR cannot provide such paper because such document does not exist.
Bring the document to come and read it for us.
And they denied him visa to Finland 3 times. They denied him visa. So, but let us read.
They denied him visa 3 times in Finland.
Now, ostensibly offering solution for lasting peace, which Sheikh Gumi, who is effectively but brazenly aiding, abetting, and benefiting from the proceeds of heinous activities of Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, and bandit cannot offer, but still protected by security agent of the state. I want you people to understand that this EJIOFOR, who claimed to be defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is now making reference to Gumi and Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen. I do not know what EJIOFOR is trying to do here. I don't know what he's trying to present here, but of course, you know, from you and I, we now understand that EJIOFOR is now, you know, trying to, reference Boko Haram, trying to compare Boko Haram and IPOB. That is what EJIOFOR is doing here. Otherwise, why would EJIOFOR be talking about Gumi and Boko Haram, that he is coming to do what Gumi is doing? I am telling you, EJIOFOR is now telling you he is doing what Gumi is doing.
EJIOFOR is very, very dangerous for our leader.
EJIOFOR has access to ESN, which means EJIOFOR has access to ESN commanders. Because if EJIOFOR is now trying to tell you that he is doing what Gumi is doing, Gumi have access to terrorists. IPOB is not terrorist. But we have our security. So EJIOFOR have access to the security. That is why I call him the eye of the caliphate in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB.
Next one.
Another yes, so EJIOFOR is the eye of IPOB. It's very dangerous for our leader. For EJIOFOR to go and visit our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in DSS junction is very, very difficult. It's very, very dangerous. Dangerous for our leader.
Welcome back. So you have seen that. He is the eye of the Fulani Caliphate in IPOB. Because
so we have to stop him. We have to stop EJIOFOR not to go and visit our leader, to go away from the team and let the other people handle the case, not EJIOFOR, because it's very, very dangerous. It's the green snake under the green grass.
He gained the trust of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He gained the trust of IPOB, ESN personnel, and he entered them. And he began to pass vital information to what led to the death of Ikonso. Don't be surprised that EJIOFOR was having meeting with the ESN commanders, including meeting with Ikonso. Don't be surprised that EJIOFOR have, don't be surprised that even Ikonso may have passed a night in EJIOFOR's house. What I'm telling you is nothing but the truth. So EJIOFOR was acting like Gumi. How Gumi was acting to the bandit is the exact thing EJIOFOR was doing to IPOB and ESN. And he penetrated and began to go for meeting. Let us read. I am reading his writing, it is not me saying it. He said, ostensibly offering that he was frequently coming home to ostensibly offer a solution for lasting peace, which Sheikh Gumi, who is effectively but brazenly aiding, abetting, and benefiting from the proceeds of heinous activities of Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, and bandits cannot offer, but still protected by the security agent of the state. These meetings have always been the knowledge and commendation of all relevant stakeholders, whom I may not mention in this part of my press statement. You see, it was involving all stakeholders that EJIOFOR does not want to mention in this press statement, but EJIOFOR mentioned it. EJIOFOR mentioned it during the interview, which I played. EJIOFOR said the governors, the political elite, the all stakeholders, Nigeria security agent, they are of the know of this particular thing he is doing. He said that if it was to be in a very good society, he must be protected. Now, as EJIOFOR, protecting EJIOFOR against who? Against who? If you are having a security meeting with the state, governors, the security agent, so who should protect you? Against what? Because there is something inside EJIOFOR know that one day this whole thing is going to be made open. So who is, are you protecting? What are you, who, EJIOFOR said he should be protected. Against who? I am asking. Is it against the same state that he is working for? Or against the people that he has exposed and they killed them? I don't understand. But anyway, it is left for you. What we do here is to expose, and then you can be the judge. And interestingly, the now late Mr. Samuel Okoro, which is the gentle, who was my personal assistant, had always been with me. I risked my life, abandoned my lovely family to travel home, more often because of my desire for a total peace that will bring to an end the entire hostilities in our region. I want you people to read along the line. EJIOFOR leaving his family, risking everything to frequently travel down to Southeast to make sure that he bring peace and to end the entire hostility in Southeast region. This is what EJIOFOR wrote. So, from the activities of EJIOFOR today, the way EJIOFOR is attacking Biafra freedom movement, the way EJIOFOR is attacking Eastern Security Network, from the activity of EJIOFOR today, both in print media, both in video, both in everything, who is EJIOFOR thinking that they are responsible for this hostility in this region he's talking about? Is IPOB and Biafra people. That is the reason. Now, who is the leader of this Biafra movement that EJIOFOR is calling criminals? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And all of you are the members. All of you are Biafrans. So while we are struggling to protect our land from the invasion of Fulani, EJIOFOR is busy for the past 1.5 years condemning Ndi Igbo, calling you criminal, calling you car kidnappers, calling you car snatchers, calling you ndoshi, calling you dinemi hojo, calling you all manner of names, all in the name to actualize what he started, leading to the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the killing of Ikonso. The beginning was the killing of Ikonso. EJIOFOR was the eye of the Fulani in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigeria government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi. I hope you are getting the point. Now let us continue. Upon my return home on Saturday, 5th June 2021, I was informed that the Catholic Bishop of Onitsha, Prophet, Most Reverend Valerian Oke, wanted to see me in a meeting, which I thought would be private one. So the that they want to see in the meeting is not actually the Bishop Chukwuma, like a lot of people have said. A lot of people have said that it was Bishop Chukwuma, but here, EJIOFOR did not refer to Bishop Chukwuma. EJIOFOR said Most Reverend Valerian Okeke. He went to meet him, and on the 5th, let us continue. I honored this invitation where His Grace raised a number of pertinent issues and consequently commended me for my untiring effort toward achieving peace in our region. The Reverend commended EJIOFOR for his untiring peace. While EJIOFOR was in this meeting, where the Reverend was commending him for his untiring peace, this particular commander of ESM called Gentle was by the side of EJIOFOR. This Madubugu you see today was also by the side of EJIOFOR. His Grace prayed for me and equally offered further useful advice. We agreed for a formal meeting where major stakeholders will be notified and equally represented. Are you people listening? I left the bishop court, but not until His Grace blessed me for the opting time. They blessed him for the opting time. And he prayed for me and my friend, who was in my company. EJIOFOR now tell you that they prayed for him and his friend. It is a lie. The friend EJIOFOR was referring to here is Gentle. All of a sudden, Gentle now turned to a friend. Another friend that was in company of EJIOFOR was Madubugu. The one they call Madubugu. I told you people that I'm not talking about him yet. His time is coming. I'm still watching. Madubugu, the one that went to kiss Onyendu, to give Onyendu the kiss of death.
Oh, God forbid.
According to EJIOFOR. The one that went to court and kiss Onyendu. You know, he came out to say, Onyendu say everywhere must be peace. That is what EJIOFOR have made him to believe. All of them have betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a violent person. I do not know why they are talking that Onyendu say peace, 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 peace. One thing is this. After this whole thing that we are planning, all of them were part of it. Because the same Madubugu was inside the house with EJIOFOR. They locked two of them. They locked themselves inside the bulletproof house. And I was communicating with them. Madubugu was there. EJIOFOR was there. Two of them in that house, while others were outside. So EJIOFOR is not talking about friend. The only people that were in that meeting where they went to see the Reverend was Madubugu, EJIOFOR, and the Gentle. And the Reverend Father prayed for EJIOFOR and Gentle. I am giving you a vital information. And the reason why this information needs to be passed to the public is so that you will be the judge. Let us continue.
Stop.
I drove back home. EJIOFOR said he drove back. EJIOFOR said, I drove back home in my red Toyota car. EJIOFOR said he drove back. EJIOFOR did not say that the driver drove back. EJIOFOR said he drove back. The question you should be asking yourself now is that, how did they get the key of the car? If EJIOFOR was the one who drove this red Toyota car by himself, will he ordinarily leave the car key in the car, or where? I don't understand. You will drive your car and you leave the car key there. So EJIOFOR said, I drove back home in my red Toyota car, the same car the criminals in security uniform stole from my house during their bloody invasion attack on my home. And inside the same car, my PA and the car itself were set ablaze. So how did they get the key? Or will you drive your car and pass the key to somebody else? I have no doubt in my mind that His grace will be distraught to hear that the very fine gentleman, are you able hearing it? The very fine gentleman, EJIOFOR confirming what I'm telling you here. The very fine gentleman, Mr. Samuel Okoro, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally murdered by agent of the darkness in less than 7 hours after visiting him. Have you people seen it? EJIOFOR told you here that it was a friend. Here, he finally mentioned the name of the person that the Reverend prayed for. I told you there were 3. Madubugo, EJIOFOR, and this Gentle. And the Reverend did not pray for Madubugo. But they prayed for EJIOFOR and this Gentle. So here, EJIOFOR was telling you that His grace here. EJIOFOR said, His grace blessed me for the obtained time and pray for me and my friend. EJIOFOR did not say, pray for me and my friends. Friends means in plural, not singular. Here, EJIOFOR said, pray for my friend, which means one person, which means one friend. Are you people following me? Yes. Because what EJIOFOR is saying here is truth. The Reverend Father prayed for only one of his friends, which is the PA, which is the Gentle. EJIOFOR said, His grace blessed me for the optic time, and he prayed for me and my friend who was in my company. That friend who was in EJIOFOR company is this Samuel Okoro here. EJIOFOR went further to say, I have no doubt in my mind that His grace will be distraught to hear the very fine gentleman, Mr. Samuel Okoro, which is the Gentle, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally murdered by agent of darkness in less than 7 hours after visiting him. I want Biafrans to understand that what we are doing here is a highly skilled thing. It is not analysis we are doing here, is the analysis that the highest FBI investigators do. And it is, I studied it. It is not something that you just wake up and start doing. This is how to capture criminals. This is how to know who commit crime, which part, which role the person played, how he played the role, and you'll be able to pass this particular information to prosecutor, who will do a very good indictment, indict whoever that is involved and what their role they play as accomplice in the crime, and pass the thing to prosecutor. Prosecutor will now make an indictment and they go to court. So when judge will be listening to this particular scenario and how the whole thing happened, the judgment will be very, very straight. You will know that they actually committed this crime. So I want you to open your mind and listen to what EJIOFOR is doing here, from friend to PA. Because as he was writing this particular statement, you know, his heart is troubled. And of course, confession comes. No matter how he tried to hide it, it comes openly. So he said, company, a friend in his company, the bishop prayed for him, and then he come to say, Samuel Okoro, he prayed for on Saturday, was brutally killed. Now, I want you to listen to this. Due to traffic situation in Onitsha, at the time of the day we left the Bishop Court, we spent hours trying to maneuver the traffic and got home eventually at about 8 p.m. in the night. I was gravely worn out after a long journey and decided to shower and sleep in preparation for another meeting coming up the following morning. EJIOFOR was preparing for another meeting that was coming up the next morning. What is that meeting all about? The same meeting, how to restore peace in the Southeast. So, killing of Gento is part of the restoring peace of EJIOFOR, which was the reason after they eliminated Gento the previous night, EJIOFOR still went to that meeting because it is called one down. One down, and let us go for the next. And the next was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what follows it. Otherwise, why would your PA be killed, assassinated, your car bombed, and the next day you summon courage to go to a meeting? EJIOFOR did it. So it is, you know, when he say well planned, one down, the next on the line. EJIOFOR went to that meeting the next day after they killed the PA. Who does that in Alibo? I want you to understand, I am asking you a question. Who does that? And he turned around to say, to show that bringing peace in Alibo is the most thing that is dear to him. So he decided, you know, that even though the PA was burnt alive in his car, he don't care. He has to go for that peace, to restore peace in Alibo. He went to the meeting the next day, and nobody attacked him. He was not afraid that the people that came to his house to attack him the previous night will wait for him in the morning. So, because he knows that it was stage managed. He did not call extra backup for security. He did not hire more armored vehicle to go with him to the meeting. He drove himself with another car or maybe somebody to the meeting without no problem. Nobody come to attack him. I want you to understand that since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya till today, EJIOFOR, nobody have argued with EJIOFOR anywhere. Nobody. He goes everywhere freely. Nobody have attacked him. Because to them, they say, the capture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is yeah. How have you played it now? All of you heard it. That the capture of the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be the end of Biafra. But today, they lied.
They lied.
Today, they lied.
Unternehmen suchen händeringend nach Textern, die ihnen dabei helfen.
They lie you, Mazi Samuel is there to expose all of them one by one.
Now let us continue. I was in deep sleep when the demon struck. The barking of my security dogs and the sound of gun in and around my home will simply tell me that there is danger and unusual movement in my peaceful home. Initially, I couldn't fathom what the problem could be, but what I know and can tell the public on that part of my press release is that they will hear it all with impeccable evidence to demonstrate the atrocities that was committed in my peaceful home by paid agent of darkness. I saw as it were all planned. Listen, I saw as it all planned. It was like a movie. EJIOFOR is telling you it was like a movie. Of course, it's like a movie. I saw and overheard them directing my domestic staff, who never resisted them in any manner, to take them upstairs, where their Oga was sleeping at the night. But my staff kept telling them that Oga is not in the house. Oga is not in this house. Shooting and heavy beating were simultaneously going on. The time was 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I saw Biggie on the ground being beaten and shot at before somebody, presumably a medical doctor in their company, injected him with what I believe to be a lethal substance. Are you hearing? EJIOFOR even were able to identify who is a medical doctor. EJIOFOR,
it was not done.
EJIOFOR identify a medical doctor. Have you seen this kind of thing? EJIOFOR, who is a lawyer, was watching in CCTV camera, and he saw somebody who is a medical doctor. And again, a medical doctor, so a medical doctor now will come in the company of security operative with just only one motive, which is to come and give injection to somebody. I want you people to listen to this. EJIOFOR is narrating, what the plan, how they killed Gentle. EJIOFOR say he saw somebody who is a medical doctor. So the DSS was coming to EJIOFOR's house, and they have to bring a medical doctor whose only job is when they capture this particular person, then they inject him with lethal weapon. My people, this one na photo.
Na photo.
This one na photo.
Oh, he's there.
Which kind of photo be this? So police don't know how to inject people with their lethal weapon. Police don't know how to, DSS don't know how to choke injection. Somebody that you are choking injection for somebody to die. So you must bring a medical doctor who will now choke the injection. Aromelo. Inside EJIOFOR told you that he was watching where they killed him inside the house. You people don't, you see why I say, that is why I say everything to begin to expose EJIOFOR lies on the death of Gentle, because Gentle is the point of contact. EJIOFOR told you he was watching, they killed him, they dragged him, they shot him dead, they dragged him out. He said EJIOFOR told you that the brother came back to say they have killed the Gentle. He said it's a lie, they cannot kill him. He said EJIOFOR is not telling you. He saw a medical doctor. In a video, EJIOFOR told you they came with native doctor and they were doing incantation. All right. Let us listen and read. So let us read it again. I saw Biggie on the ground being beaten and shot at before somebody, presumably a medical doctor in their company, injected him with a lethal, which I believe to be a lethal substance. The lifeless body of Biggie was dragged on the floor of my compound to my parked car. My driver, who apparently was in possession of my key, of my car key at the time, was ordered at gunpoint to open the boot of the car where his body was dumped. Now, EJIOFOR drove by himself back home, so he handed over the key to the driver. And probably that's what he did, because he said the driver gave the key. And that's why I asked. So where were the driver, when the EJIOFOR was driving himself from the bishop house or the father house back home? So does it mean that the driver did not go with them? And if the driver did not go with them, what was the reason why EJIOFOR did not want the driver to drive them there and he has to drive himself back? Well, these are the pertinent questions that you need to ask. And then he came back and he handed over the key to the driver. All right. Effort by this band of murderers. That is even if he has a driver. Hey, effort by this band of murderers to access where I had hidden in order to finish the job for which they came proved abortive, as they couldn't breach the multiple bulletproof door leading to where I took refuge. They say, EJIOFOR said they couldn't breach, as if there was an attempt. There were never an attempt to break the door. My people, did you hear anybody say they made an attempt to break EJIOFOR door? They never made any attempt. So why would EJIOFOR say, every thing they couldn't breach the multiple bulletproof door leading to where because they never made an attempt. The native doctor they brought along with them was armed with all sorts of charms, and he was busy making incantation and directing them to where he left, to where he felt I was. Hey! Alo Melo. Alo Melo. Alo Melo. Alo Melo. The native doctor was directing. EJIOFOR was watching all this. EJIOFOR know how many charms the native doctor came with. EJIOFOR, EJIOFOR were able to identify the charms in the body of the native doctor. Aromelo. Midway into their murderous invasion of my home, their search for me was suddenly stopped, and they consequently vanished with my harmless and the innocent staff they abducted, including the lifeless body of Biggie. These evil men filled my house and left my house around 3:45 a.m., having killed, vandalized, and terrorized my household for over an hour and 15 minutes. So, for over an hour and 15 minutes, they were there in EJIOFOR's house. EJIOFOR said they hurriedly rushed out because they have picked what they call the Biggie. EJIOFOR told you they have spent 1 hour 15 minutes. You know what 1 hour 15 minutes is? If you spend 1 hour 15 minutes in somebody's house, that's a very long time. To spend 60 minutes plus extra 15 minutes is a very long time. EJIOFOR say they spent this hour in his house before they left. They stole my car and left my home along with over 15 Hero-span Toyota Hayase buses and armored personal carrier they came with. Getting to Okocha filing station in Nene, they dragged out my elder brother, Mr. Joel EJIOFOR, who was equally abducted during the invasion, and they directed him to disappear from their sight. You see, they directed him to disappear. The Proverb 3:26 worked on EJIOFOR brother, but it did not work on other people. It was after my brother left that my car was set ablaze with Mr. Samuel Okoro inside the car. He was not only killed, but this soulless beast, his body was burned beyond recognition. I wish to ask that directed this criminal and deadly invasion of my house to tell me what crime Samuel Okoro committed. We're asking you, EJIOFOR, what crime is Samuel Okoro committed that you people plan such evil against him?
Samuel Okoro.
For the record, Mr. Samuel Okoro hailed from Ebonyi State and has been with me for the past 4 years. He was a brother, a dependable friend, and a refined gentleman. I will forever miss him. Agoko. While struggling to control my life at this point in time, he is struggling to control his life at this point
Yes.
They describe this particular Samuel Okoro as a brother, as a dependable friend, a refined gentleman, but yet he could not have a remorse that he was killed in a very brutal way. The next day, EJIOFOR left and went to meeting where he was struggling to restore peace in the southeast. And I have tell you that the peace EJIOFOR was trying to restore in the east is by kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The peace EJIOFOR was trying to restore in the east is by killing every powerful commanders of the Eastern Security Network. The peace EJIOFOR was trying to restore in the east was he want to become the Allen Onyema of Orifite. Allen Onyema and Gumi of the northern Nigeria. He said it. He want to become Allen Onyema. Who know how much they have paid him? We know how many billions. And the money is resting somewhere, waiting until he actualizes the mission of destroying the Biafra movement. He will now come out and begin to open a line. He will buy Chachangi. He will buy this one, and they will tell you he was the one who negotiated the end of Biafra agitation. Onewu.
You know what will happen.
They will give him OON, CCG, 419N, MOB, BON, all this alpha. This nonsense alphas. I call it national honor. That is what EJIOFOR is looking for. But he has failed. Because IG went on normal. That has come. So EJIOFOR's this thing and the plan to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra has failed completely.
Yes.
I'm telling you people from what he said by himself. I did not make it up. Now let us continue.
Alles fürs digitale Leben. Good like Dieter.
Daddy.
He said, I am indeed broken and traumatized. Not that I committed any offense known to law or that Samuel Okoro even did anything wrong, because he was murdered in the most bizarre, barbaric, brutal, and heinous manner. If EJIOFOR was traumatized, like he said here, he wouldn't go to the meeting the next day. He wouldn't. So why would somebody who is a lawyer who claimed to be traumatized by the brutal, bizarre murder of the PA will now summon courage to go and leave the house and go to a meeting the next day? You are not traumatized. You know what to try. Somebody traumatized from that kind of incident. But EJIOFOR went to the meeting to show you that he was part of the planning of the execution and the assassination of that guy. For the record, I have been general counsel to IPOB. He said, okay, EJIOFOR said he is a general counsel to IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since 2015. Illegal prescription of IPOB is a subject of appeal, and a further pronouncement hasn't been made on that by a superior court of record. Now, as EJIOFOR, did he actually file anything about the prescription of IPOB? The answer is no. EJIOFOR, calling himself a general whatever counsel, you know, I am the most trusted, erudite lawyer. I am international lawyer of repute. Everything. EJIOFOR did not, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left Nigeria in 2017, EJIOFOR did not file anything till Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was registered to Nigeria. EJIOFOR didn't do anything. EJIOFOR did not challenge Nigeria or press Nigeria to come and respond to the prescription of IPOB. EJIOFOR didn't do it. EJIOFOR did not do it. EJIOFOR tell you, oh, we are in court. They are running away from court. This is the fucking
that is what
my language.
Give,
honestly,
our leader.
I am very angered now. This is what this guy has been telling people. He said, oh, Nigeria government are running away from court. Running away from which court? Because you are not competent.
Very sad.
Because Igbo actually a lawyer. You don't, nobody even hear what you speak. Nobody respect, you know. And he hired this Mika Rojo Koroko, whatever, to come and say EJIOFOR is a brilliant. If EJIOFOR is a brilliant lawyer, we are going to see it. I Abi with the blind? Even show me one thing that make EJIOFOR a brilliant lawyer. Just show me. I want Biafrans to show me one thing that EJIOFOR has done to show is a brilliant lawyer. Is it logic? Is it is he outspoken? Is he? I want to see what makes EJIOFOR a brilliant lawyer. That idiot will come and write EJIOFOR is a brilliant lawyer. Are you the one to tell people that EJIOFOR is a brilliant? No. Let EJIOFOR show us how brilliant he is. A brilliant lawyer when he speak, you know. A brilliant lawyer when he do something, you know. So you don't need somebody to come and tell you EJIOFOR is a brilliant lawyer. Where is the brilliancy of EJIOFOR? We want to know. You don't hire somebody to come and say, please, we condemn the attack on EJIOFOR. EJIOFOR is a brilliant lawyer. Where is it? Where is the brilliance of EJIOFOR? I am asking this question, and I am waiting for the answer for the person who claimed EJIOFOR is a brilliant lawyer to come and tell us what EJIOFOR have done to show he's a brilliant person. EJIOFOR with his cut and join, all this fake story, and a lawyer implicating, exposing himself, exposing all these things, that confessing like this, with like somebody who never crossed the wall, the four corners of school. Well, what is the brilliance of EJIOFOR? He's not even a brilliant criminal to start with, because the people who are criminal, they are very smart. It's a complete eating pataka. They sort themselves out of law school after they profile Gabuja, Yahoo, 1 or 2 Yahoo, office in Akobako. He's not the one doing all this job. It's all these people that studied very well. When you see them, you know some of the people following him are very brilliant people. They are the one brushing EJIOFOR. EJIOFOR have nothing upstairs. It's a complete eating pataka. EJIOFOR supposed to be in Opiweka or Bobo. That is where he belongs. Now you know the Madaka with Ogo. Case, name experiment. You can't answer that. So
our leader case experiment. We need a professional lawyer. We will lead our leader. That is what we want. Not our leader now. Almost 1 year.
That is where you belong. They are doing fine. Don't come and use Mazinam the Kanu case, Iramo case. It can be possible when we have not joined the Biafra struggle. But now I joined the group. So if you must be part of this movement, our brain will be very, very hot. For you to stand us, you must be brilliant and more smart than us. That's what I'm saying. So I warned you few weeks ago that when I will open your chapter, you will never recover. I told Barrister EJIOFOR, all of you watched me when I was warning him.
I watched you.
I said, focus, mind your business. Follow your lane.
Follow your lane.
Allow Biafrans to fight in their own way. Allow Biafrans to fight. Stop manipulating the mind of Biafra people to serve your selfish interest. I warned him. All of you were watching when I was warning this man to mind his business.
You won't give him respect.
Because I know that Mazinam Dekano is now in Nigeria and nothing I can do to him. He's going to come out.
Amen.
That was why everybody was just watching. I warned him several times.
We want to hear our leader.
After he used the criminals in DOS, they failed. He decided to take it upon himself. And I buried the war 1 week. Also, also. Okay, also, I am buried the war. I am buried the media war itself. I can be there because here can go now. I am only exposing what you have confessed in the public. I have not gone to those that nobody know about. So I never but I want you people to listen. It will shock you to know that average Igbo man is a member of IPOB, a position of pet. I will discuss this topic in detail in the next part of my press statement.
Okay.
The question begging for answer which I will invent us to answer are: who sent them to my ancestral home? All these things are nonsense. So we are going to stop here. You know, so that you know, because there is a way I will make this exposition. So let me calm you people down. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria in IPOB. All the commanders that died, EJIOFOR was part of the eyes. EJIOFOR entered IPOB, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was taking him as a lawyer, and he became the eye of the Nigerian government in IPOB. He became the eye of Umahi in IPOB. EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria.
So EJIOFOR was the eye of Nigeria government. We as Biafra, we have to come outside. We come outside when we can't talk for our leader. Because now our voice not going to make the Nigeria, not going to make the whole world hear to us, not going to make the world, the America, the England, the strong war country hear us and release our leader. Because of us, me, you, your children, my children, our generation children, now our leader take for the DOS. So now our spokesman now, Mazi Simon Ekpa the Dragon, as they expose those people will be said betray our leader. Kill all the strong men where they stand for our leader. Say, oh, my leader, I did for you, I go die for you. You know, I go take my life for you. So far, me Biafra come. Barrister EJIOFOR now where we say our way can come like say it did for the movement of IPOB. We don't know say now it did for Nigeria. It did for Nigeria. Come make our leader trust stand. Come dey close to our leader. Come dey like friend to our leader. You know, in this life we are now, as we did this life, we get people who we trust. So we say we tell our secret. Some secret where we no go fit tell our husband or tell our wife, we go tell them to this close friend, even close than our own blood sister. We no go tell secret. So me, I know they ever sleep one day say, I can't they ask myself, or can't they say, make I ask our leader say, why he go even trust EJIOFOR? Why he go even not investigate him? Because you know. Those if people they are very the way that they do if where they are secret informants, they are very cunning and very smart. You understand? They are very close to you, so they close to you. You no go know. They go to tell you say they love you, they can die for you. They go to show you love. There's something we say you go see for them. Where we say you go trust them. Where we say even deep secret you know go feel hide. You go talk. You go begin to talk and act. Now happen to our leader. So make we stand for our leader. If you be warrior, you be Delta, you be Robo, you be Soko, you be John. Not to say, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na Igbo man. Now only Igbo people now they fight for. No, if they fight for all of us. Or I beg you, I don't want to join this movement. I don't trust Igbo people. No. This time when we come out our tribalism, when we come out our hate, when we come out our I go put them. Now even I go try make I still bring that exposition where we say Mazi Simon Ekpa talk about where we say talks our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell they speak concerning the Niger Delta people. And Niger Delta people take EPAM 2017 and they take free and say not be even EJIOFOR free. Now the Niger Delta people, the river the Niger government governor not even help to speak, say if they not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, see what it go happen, so it go happen. And that video, when I listen, you see the love. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu love our people, love Delta people, love these worry people, you know. So this time, look, we stand up and stand up and stand up and stand up and stand as a team. We come as a group, as a team, to put our head together, bring our any idea you want to bring to the struggle, so that we'll go feel free, so that our leader will come aside for us, so that we'll go free, our children go free. We will not hide ourselves, we will not do tribalism, we will join heads together. And all those people will betray our leader. It will not be well for with them. It will not be anybody and will enjoy betray Mazi Samuel Ekpa. Mazi Samuel Ekpa betray Mazi Samuel Ekpa leader too. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anybody wey join and wey be say they take go tell Nigeria government say see where our leader dey, Mazi Samuel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, see where he dey, wey be say they take go kidnap her for there. E no go better for that people and better for that generation, because this man na God sent us. Make he come help, make he come comot Nigeria for comot Africa for captivity, not be only Nigeria, all Africa. This man, I listen to his brokers. I listen to Mazi Samuel Ekpa from beginning, and even if I miss in program, I go the verse. The man give me hope. Say one day, Africa go better. All this shame and disgrace, all this one wey we say that they do us here, one day it go stop. Respect go day. We not go be third world country. Time go reach where we say now they will come they take Azu for our land. Not be we will come they take Azu for their land. Where we say most of our resources now that they use here. So maybe we stand together. This is not the time of tribalism. Let us put heads together and use your voice in any way. If you don't have a platform, use your like and your share to support those people who are bringing the message out. So for this time, I want to tell you, say good day, have a nice day. See you tomorrow on my live screen. Like this video and share. Like this video and share. Go and join the ESA Security Network. Go and donate anything you have so that we can have our freedom next year. So for this time, I say, may God bless Mazi Samuel Ekpa, our spokesperson, our dragon. May God bless Mazi Samuel, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. May God protect him, for us, and give him long life and prosperity, give him good health. And may God be with him anywhere he is. And may God bless all the autopilot, IPOB, and bless all those people who are supporting the truth. So for this time, I say thank you for watching. Thank you for your like. May God bless you guys for supporting this live stream. Bye.